This time we ask you to please stand for a word prayer followed by our national anthem and starting lineups. Let's pray. Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the game of basketball and what it teaches us about life, and it teaches us about respect for our opponents. I pray for the players today as they compete, that you keep them safe. For the coaches and officials as they make decisions throughout the game. And for those of us who watch, that even in the game of basketball, your name will be honored and lifted up. In Jesus' name, amen. Number 1, Emily Davis-Reyes. Number 3, Emily Dangerfield. Number 11, Katie Wright. Number 22, Carly James. And number 23, Tessa Dodson. The Mustangs are coached by Emily Mead.
Welcome, fans, to the Davis Fieldhouse on the campus of Bob Jones University as the Lady Bruins getting set for this afternoon's tip-off against Mid-Atlantic University. The Mustangs coming into town as the Bruins looking to snap a 3-game losing streak, including a tough loss on Tuesday against Warren Wilson on the road. But these Bruins always love playing in the Davis Fieldhouse, and on senior day, hoping to again get back into the winning column as they near the end of the regular season. You heard the starters just moments ago. This time it's Hayward. Wilder with a shot. Now the Mustangs pull down the rebound. That's Dolores Reyes. Swing pass back across to Dangerfield at the top of the key. She's met by Dickerson. Dangerfield, little miscommunication up top. 7 on the shot clock. De Los Reyes having to drive to her left, back in the corner. Again, I think just lack of awareness on how much time was left in the shot clock. And that'll result in a shot clock violation. Actually, kind of deja vu. That's how the men's game just moments ago began as well against Carolina Christian, with Carolina Christian's first possession being a shot clock violation. I know the Lady Bruins are hoping for a similar result as the men's team won in convincing fashion. 108-55 was the final score there. And again, the Lady Bruins having a tough stretch right now. Their last win coming on January 25th against Warren Wilson, in which they won here at the Fieldhouse. They are 7-14 on the year, 2-4 in conference play. Wilder, three-point shot from the corner, got it to go, and that'll open the scoring for the Bruins here in this opening quarter. Good defense there as Dickerson pokes away the steal. Back across to Wilder. She'll try for three once again. That one too short. And De Los Reyes comes for the rebound. Pushing it ahead in transition. Good trap that time by the Lady Bruins, but Mustangs get it back. Dangerfield pops with a mid-range jumper. And that's Price with the rebound. Dickerson. Back outside. Wide open three. Top of the key. In and out. Back to Wilder. Back outside once again. Price for three. Again, no good. This one out of play. It'll stay Bruins possession. So we get a fresh 20 on the shot clock. Oh, good inbounds play that time as Keely Price finding her way behind the defense. That one poked out of play. And we'll have the substitution from the Mustangs. And again, kind of like we talked about in the men's game as well, the Mustangs with a little bit of a short bench in terms of bodies. They have just one sub. And again, particularly when you play a long game, conditioning-wise, that can come back to haunt you as Wilder knocks down her second three of the quarter, pushes the opening lead to 8-0 as the Bruins have started out strong. This one, I don't believe, touched anybody. In any case, it's going to roll out of bounds anyway, so the Bruins will get possession on the turnover. One thing about this Bruins starting five that you get excited about as a Bruins fan is they have one junior starting, two sophomores and two freshmen. And so you look at this lineup and think how they continue to mature and develop in college basketball, what this team could be in a matter of a couple of seasons. De Los Reyes. Back across and a turnover on the Mustangs, and we'll see a couple of substitutions coming in for the Bruins. It's Pouncey and Buxton coming in. Pouncey drives in close, and that was actually, I know you're not going to be able to give an assist for that one from Buxton, but Buxton did a great job of shielding her defender and giving Pouncey a wide-open lane to go through the lane and get the wide-open layup. Bruins have opened it up to a 10-point game here. And another substitution coming in for the Mustangs. Pouncey swing pass. Now Pouncey gets it again. Three-point shot on the way. Too strong that time. De Los Reyes. Bruins get the steal, and now coming back in transition. They've got a 3-on-1 here. Dickerson back across. Good pass, but the foul by De Los Reyes is going to send Keely Price to the line. First one, no good. Again, just a limited schedule remaining for the Lady Bruins, as they have 5 games left on their calendar. Of course, today, and then they'll be home against Trinity Baptist next Thursday night. A 5 o'clock tip-off on the road at Pensacola, and then back-to-back home games on Monday the 17th and Saturday the 22nd, as they hope to round out the regular season strong going into the regional tournament. That shot from the outside, no good. Bruins looking to extend their lead. Bringing it up the floor is Faith Hayward. Swing pass to Pouncey in the corner. Back to Hayward. Wide open Dickerson, top shot, knocking it down. Make it a 16-0 run to begin this game for the Bruins. They have started out strong in this opening quarter. De Los Reyes takes the shot from the outside. She gets it to go. That's going to be a 2-pointer, though, just inside. And Coach Levere going to call a timeout here in the early goings of the first quarter. 4:36 in the opening frame, 16-2 our score here in the Davis Fieldhouse. Fans, a reminder, registration is now open for Bruins summer sports camps. Learn from our coaches and Bruins athletes to grow your game. Register today to take advantage of an early bird discount. You can find out more information at bjubruins.com/camps. Back underway in quarter number one. Bruins up 16-2 with a strong start. Adelaide Wilder has hit a couple of threes, and the Bruins have really stormed out of the gate here early on, looking to snap a 3-game losing streak. Good rotation of the basketball. Dickerson with a pump fake back up top to Hayward. And Hayward going to be called for the travel. Back to the Mustangs. Three from De Los Reyes, no good. Mustangs trying to chase down the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds back to the Bruins. Reminder, folks, stay tuned at halftime. We will have our senior presentation. The lone senior in the lineup is Ainsley Hutton, who will be honored. And what an impactful career she has had. Of course, Ainsley has battled through some injuries. And just a strong presence for the Bruins on and off the court. Has been a tremendous leader during her time here. De Los Reyes Swing pass, the three-point shot on the way, off the front arc, no good. Rebound Bruins. Hayward coming back the other way. Little hesitation. Pouncey dribbles up to the top of the key, over to Dickerson. Pouncey inside. Turnaround shot on the way, no good from Buxton. And sub coming in for the Mustangs and 3 subs coming in for the Bruins. De Los Reyes. Back to Dangerfield as she dribbles to the right. Tried to penetrate the defense, but not going to find it, and I believe Buxton going to be called for the foul on this one. That is on Buxton, her first, team first here in the opening quarter. First free throw is good from Isabella Poe. Second one no good as Buxton skies for the rebound. Roberts back to Wilder at the top of the key. Now back to Roberts. Inside, good ball movement that time. Buxton gets her own rebound, but it goes off of Buxton out of bounds. De Los Reyes. That one poked away. And a 2-on-2, and now Wisely pulled it back and tried to set something up here. Buxton gets it in the block. The layup up and in. Good basket that time by Jenna Brooks, and a timeout for the Mustangs. 1:52 to go in this opening quarter. Bruins on top, 18-3. Dangerfield bringing it ahead. Drives through the lane. Shot on the way. No good. Buxton the rebound. Wilder stops. Takes the three. Off the front iron. No good. Buxton trying to get the rebound and is going to be called for the over-the-back foul. Her second. Team second. Possession back to the Mustangs. Inside, shot on the way, no good. Back comes Pouncey. Back outside, Wilder for three. In and out. Rebound right to the Bruins. That was Brooks who got it. And then Buxton back for the score. Under a minute to play here in the opening quarter. That one poked away. Wilder with a hesitation has that one poked away, but gets it back. Falling out of bounds, keeps it alive. That one bounces away. Pouncey goes and gets it. Inside to Brooks, back outside. Pouncey from the corner, too strong. And that one going off of Roberts. It'll go back to the Mustangs. Mustangs cycling in that player over and over again. De Los Reyes. Pressure up top by Roberts. Now Dangerfield drives through a right back in the corner. And a good block by Buxton that time. That shot from De Los Reyes as time expires is not going to go. And that's going to do it for quarter number 1 here from the Davis Fieldhouse. Bruins on top, 20-3. We'll see if they can extend their lead going into the second quarter. Back underway for the second quarter here. Bruins on top 20-3. They came out with a 16-0 run and have done a great job, particularly on the defensive end, to force the Mustangs into some tough looks and several turnovers, as that three from the outside no good. Rebound goes to the Mustangs. That was Tessa Dawson, who was able to get the offensive rebound but not the putback. Three-pointer in transition for the Bruins. That's Jenna Brooks knocking it down, and that makes it a 20-point advantage for the Bruins. Three from the outside, doesn't hit anything, and Brooks is going to let it just roll out of bounds, and Bruins will take possession once again. As a reminder, stay tuned at halftime. We'll be honoring the lone senior on the roster this year. That's Ainsley Hutton. Good passing inside as Buxton with the high percentage layup. Now poked away once again. Pouncey leading a 4-on-2 charge. It was Roberts who had an open look, but they swing it back around. Brooks up off the glass for two. Got it to go. And now a timeout called by the Mustangs by Coach Levere, actually, as it'll be a 30-second timeout. FCI Agency is an insurance broker that provides auto, home, life, and business insurance. You have enough choices to make, so make one that always gets you the best rate. Check them out online at fcisc.com. Back come the Mustangs up the floor, 27-3. The Bruins are extending their lead as they have come out strong from the start. Dodson, James now with it. De Los Reyes back to Dodson for three. Not going to hit anything that time as the shot clock was winding down. It'll go back to the Bruins. Brooks has it on the elbow, back to Pouncey in the corner. Bruins getting all kinds of space with their passing, doing a good job of finding open players. Skip past the Pouncey. 4 on the shot clock. She'll take the 3 off the back iron. No good. Dangerfield. Back to James. Skip pass over to De Los Reyes. From the elbow, the shot on the way. No good. Pouncey chasing down the rebound. And now pushing it ahead in transition. Little hesitation, drives through the key. Now back to Brooks, who has a wide open 3. No good. Shot, that one doesn't go. Bruins coming back the other way. Wilder, little pump fake inside to Brooks. Has that one poked away, and De Los Reyes racing the floor. She's got Wilder on her. Trying to go up and in, not going to be able to score. Under 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Buxton, and scores. And that's actually going to be thrown away by the Mustangs, and so the Bruins will get it back. Brooks with the left hand, no good. That one poked out of bounds. It'll go back to the Mustangs. 5:21 to go in this opening half. Bruins all over the Mustangs right now, 29-3. Three from the outside, no good. Ball movement by the Bruins. And Brooks had that one tied up. It'll be a jump ball. Three from the outside, off the back iron, no good, just before the shot clock expired. That three from the outside, that's no good. Back outside, that three off the back iron. And it's going to find its way out of bounds, back to the Mustangs. De Los Reyes gives this one off to Dodson. Back inside, tied up momentarily. 5 on the shot clock. James going to have to take the three and gets the rattle and the roll as the three-point shot falls. That'll make it 32-6. Ending a pretty decent scoring drought for the Mustangs. That one out of play, so it'll go back to the Bruins. This one out of play, and it'll go back the other way. Three from the outside, no good. And it'll go back to the Bruins. 2:01 left to go in this opening half. Bruins on top 29-6. Mid-range jumper finds the bottom of the net as Keeley Price gets into the scoring sheet. De Los Reyes from the top of the key. Not able to convert that time. Bruins coming back the other way in transition. The turnaround shot, that one blocked that time. Dickerson back outside now. Swing pass in the corner. Buxton, turnaround shot, gets it to go. And that extends the lead. Hayward has the dribble. Back to Dickerson in the corner. Now skip pass into the corner once again. That one thrown away as the Mustangs take over. 5 seconds on the clock, leading into halftime. James takes the shot from wide range, and it goes off the front iron and out. That'll take us to the break. Bruins on top in this one. They've started out strong and have continued to extend their lead at the break. It's 33-6. We will have the senior ceremony here momentarily, so stay with us. Back underway for second half action as the Bruins on top 33-6 to begin the second half. They started off with a 16-0 run and haven't really looked back as they have played particularly well on the defensive end to force a number of turnovers and then turn those turnovers into opportunities for fast breaks and high percentage looks. Dickerson back outside to Wilder. Swing pass up top to Hayward. Mustangs in a 2-3 zone here. Hayward back across to Wilder. Again, good rotation for the Bruins. Going to have to take the shot, and Hayward is fouled going to the rim. That will be on Madeline De Los Reyes. Her second team first here in the third quarter. Second free throw is good. 34-6 our score here. Again, Bruins wanting to snap a 3-game losing streak. And look to be well on their way to accomplishing that. Wilder inside. And then had it poked away. And back come the Mustangs. Three from the outside, no good. Price chases down the rebound. Dickerson back to Wilder. Down to Price. Swing pass to Dickerson. She takes the three and gets it to go. Caitlin Dickerson, the sophomore from Midland, Michigan, making things happen as the Bruins extend their lead 37-8. Dangerfield. It's going to stay Mustangs' possession. Had a little miscommunication there with the scorer's table. Skip pass all the way across, and just a quick shot on the way as they had to get it in and get it up because they never changed possessions on that last possession, so the shot clock didn't reset. Wilder from the corner takes the three, in and out. Wilder gets it again in transition this time and is able to knock it down. 40-8 as the Bruins have blown this one wide open here to begin the second half. Again, just 5 games remaining for the Lady Bruins in the regular season before hosting the regional tournament. And again, the Bruins have had some struggles in region play as they're just 2-4 on the season in the region. And will have a tough close to the season as they play here against Trinity Baptist next Thursday, where they fell just at by 1 point down in Florida a few weeks ago. And then, of course, Pensacola Christian College, who they also lost in heartbreaking fashion in a 1-point loss here in Greenville in mid-January. Nice turnaround jumper by Keeley Price that time. James has this one pulled away, and now coming away with it is Brooks. She'll go the length of the floor and lays it up and in for 2. And another turnover for the Mustangs. Turning around and going right back up. Jenna Brooks was dribbling out of the key, and the whole bench was like, what are you doing? And turned around and put it right back in. 46-8 now our score. This 3 from the outside, got it to go, is Carly James. Turnaround shot is up and in for Keeley Price. Three from the outside makes it a 40-point game now with 4 minutes to play in this third quarter. De Los Reyes through the lane, off the iron, no good. And that 3 from the outside as Faith Hayward knocks it down. And a timeout being called here by the Mustangs. We'll take one as well. Bruins on top 54-11 here in quarter number 3. Fans, be sure to check out the Bruins website for all the latest information on your BJU Bruins. There you'll be able to see results of the games, feature stories on players and coaches, and so much more. It's bjubruins.com. And fans, also check out Chick-fil-A of Taylor's, as they're a proud partner of your BJU Bruins. They're located just a few miles from BJU on Wade Hampton Boulevard. You can download the Chick-fil-A app and stop by the store to start earning points today. Out of the timeout, De Los Reyes back to Dangerfield. Swing pass over to James for 3. Off the front iron, no good. Hayward able to chase down the rebound. Just over 3 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Bruins well on their way to snap that 3-game losing skid. And a little bit of a break here for them as their next game not until this coming Thursday. Back in the corner, three-pointer on the way. Getting it to go is Jordan Roberts. Jordan's got some family and friends in the crowd as they kind of erupted when she hit that three. Crossover move by Hayward. Pouncey getting it down low to Wilder. Wilder has that one blocked, but it'll stay Bruins possession. Back inside. And I think this is going to be a foul on Buxton. And that'll be a timeout. 2:07 remaining in the third quarter. Bruins on top 57-11. Just over 2 minutes remaining here in quarter number 3. If you're checking the score on your webcast screen, that is correct. The Bruins came out with a absolutely on-fire first quarter, jumping out to a 16-0 run. And like I said, just have never really looked back from there. Continuing to keep the pressure on here as, again, we knew that particularly from a depth perspective, the Bruins running about 9 player rotation somewhere around there, and the Mustangs with just one sub have really had to cycle in that sub. And so when you consider kind of the up-tempo style of play the Bruins like to run, it gasses you when you have to be on the floor the whole time. Down to a minute remaining in this third quarter. Dangerfield will take the three from the outside, off the back iron, no good. James with the rebound. The turnaround putback not good as Wilder gets the rebound under a minute to go in this third quarter. Dangerfield has that one poked away by Wilder, and now a 3-on-1. Wilder back across. Hayward will score easily. This will probably be the last possession of the quarter. De Los Reyes, three-pointer from the outside, in and out. Buxton gets the rebound, and that will be the end of quarter number 3. Our score at the end of 3, Bruins 59, Mustangs 11. We'll be back for quarter number 4 here from the Fieldhouse as the Bruins looking to snap that 3-game losing skid. Quarter 4 coming up. Quarter number 4 underway here from the Davis Fieldhouse. 59-11, Bruins all over the Mustangs right now. As again, they started off strong and have not let up on the gas pedal. And again, the ball movement offensively has been just stellar for the Bruins. Inside out, swinging it around, taking good opportunities and passing them up for great opportunities. And just all around been a good defensive and offensive performance for the Bruins as Buxton goes to the line for 2. Makes the first. Diamond Buxton, the freshman from Coopin, South Carolina. Knocks them both down, making it a 50-point game, 61-11. And in case you missed it, you can rewind the webcast and go to the halftime festivities in which we honored Ainsley Hutton. Of course, Ainsley been sidelined this season and in previous seasons with some knee injuries, and just a very impactful player on and off the court for the Bruins. Again, unfortunately, there are times in an athlete's career where they just can continue to hit wall after wall of injury, and for Ainsley in particular, she had battled back and then had another knee injury which required surgery and which kept her out for a while, and unfortunately is not able to play again this year, but definitely has made her presence felt in the leadership, both as a captain and just as a vocal leader on and off the court, despite so many setbacks that she's had from a physical perspective. Three from James in the outside, and she knocks it down. Carly James, the leading scorer for the Mustangs, and that's actually going to be a 2. I thought it was a 3, but referee much closer than I am in that perspective. I'm all the way up here in mid-court, way away from the court, so. Dickerson from the outside. That one's short. Mustangs pulling down the rebound. Three from the outside, no good. Dickerson able to pull down the rebound, and it's a 3-on-1. Dickerson back to Pouncey. He goes up and in. And again, you're seeing just the fatigue on the Mustang side. And again, some of that is just a lack of depth from a player perspective. As again, when you have another team that's pushing the tempo on turnovers, it's hard even, I mean, believe me, this almost 40-year-old guy could probably give you one or two trips up the court before I'm gassed and asking for a sub. So I can only imagine doing that for 2, 3, 4 straight quarters. That'd make anybody tired. That shot from the baseline, no good. Rebound goes to Price. And that three from Pouncey. James. That one poked away initially. Dangerfield driving to her right. Now on the baseline. That one blocked by Price. And we'll have a jump ball. And a shot clock violation here. Three from Price, excuse me. Back up top, swinging it to the corner for Price, and Price is not going to be able to keep it in play as it goes back to the Mustangs. Again, coming away from here, the Bruins have a home game next Thursday night as they welcome Trinity Baptist College. And they'll be on the road at Pensacola on the 15th, home for Clinton College on the 17th, and then final home game of the regular season on the 22nd against Johnson & Wales University. And again, the Bruins will compete in the South Region Tournament right here, and that one beginning the last week in February. So Bruins looking to string together some wins. And, I mean, again, you look at, they've had the opportunity. Obviously, this one will result in a win to snap the losing skid. They had a 1-point loss to Trinity Baptist, so playing on your home court next Thursday very likely could turn into a win for the Bruins. Then they're on the road at Pensacola, which is always a tough place for the Lady Bruins to play. But when these two teams met in January, it was a 1-point loss for the Bruins against the Eagles. So, again, theoretically, that could go either way. And then Bruins will be home for Clinton College and Johnson & Wales. So theoretically, the Bruins three or four wins likely down the stretch. And they could really gain some momentum as they get towards the region tournament. And as we've seen several times over the last couple of years, it's not the team that necessarily is the highest ranked going into the regional tournament. It's the team that gets momentum and catches fire in the region tournament. I think we're going to have a foul called here. That'll be the third team foul on the Mustangs. Three from Dickerson doesn't go. Now back up top. At three from Pouncey. Now poked away. Pouncey trying to score from in close. Doesn't get it to go. 4.5 to go in this one. 69-13. Dickerson in the corner for Pouncey. She'll take the three. No good. And we're going to have a foul called off the ball on Faith Hayward. And that'll bring us to another media timeout. Conveniently located off of I-385, just 5 miles from downtown. The Courtyard Greenville Haywood Mall Hotel wants to give you 10% off the best available daily rate they have. Their on-site bistro services Starbucks, breakfast, and dinner with a seasonal outdoor pool and a fire pit and grill available. Learn more at Marriott.com. .4:15 remaining in the contest here between the Bruins and the Mustangs. De Los Reyes has that one poked away, gets it back. LaPoe with it. Now back to De Los Reyes. Over to Dangerfield. Pouncey gets a paw on it that time, and it goes out of play, but it'll stay Mustangs' possession. 7 on the shot clock. So not a catch and heave situation, but certainly needing to look to get a shot up, as De Los Reyes had a good look that time, but not able to find the bottom of the net. Dickerson pushing it ahead. Back to Dickerson up top. Open three opportunity is too strong. Dickerson pulls down the offensive rebound. Hayward takes the three. That one off the front iron, no good. Couple of subs coming back in for the Bruins. Trickling down to 3 minutes. Be sure to stay tuned for the post-game coaches interview. That'll be available on our YouTube and social media pages. Three from the outside, no good. Dangerfield, shot from the inside, no good. Swing pass over to Dickerson. One more to Pouncey. Back outside. Dickerson, top of the key. Pouncey chasing it down. That shot no good. Pouncey racing ahead for the Bruins, back over in the corner for Roberts. Now Pouncey has it up top. Bruins trying to drain as much clock with each possession at this point. The game well in hand, and at this point you're trying to go through each possession and get a really good shot. And look, Pouncey, three-point shot on the way, is too strong. And we're going to have a timeout called by the Mustangs. We'll take one as well. 69-13 our score here in the Davis Fieldhouse. Bruins well on their way to snapping that three-game losing streak. The final minute 11 coming up. Final 60-plus seconds here in this one as the Bruins, again, if you're just joining us, that is the right score on your webcast screen. Bruins, again, just coming out really, really strong in that opening frame. Started off with a 16-0 run and didn't look back as they continued to keep the high pressure on and really use their defense to fuel their offense. Pouncey back outside to Dickerson. Scoop shot on the way, no good. Buxton with the offensive rebound. And back come the Mustangs. Three from the outside, no good. James gets the offensive rebound. And shot clock is off. And that will do it for us here in the Davis Fieldhouse. Bruins going to let this one run out. A strong performance from start to finish for the Bruins as they snap a three-game losing streak here with a convincing win, 69-13 here in the Davis Fieldhouse. Again, the Lady Bruins will be back home next Thursday night. A 5 o'clock tip-off against region rival Trinity Baptist College right here in the Davis Fieldhouse. And, of course, we'll have that on the webcast as well right here on our YouTube channel. Again, stay tuned as Coach Levere's interview will be coming up on our social media channels. But that's going to do it for us here on the broadcast. Again, your final score, 69-13. Bruins improving to 8-14 on the season. I'm Johnny Gammett. Thanks for joining us. Saying God bless and go Bruins.